When a woman is trying to make moves on you, she will probably display a variety of distinct cues, such as body language, ambiguous language, and general flirtation. Keep an eye out for these indicators because if you ignore them, she will probably conclude you are not interested and move on to someone else. That being said, let's go ahead and see what those are. 1. They make it clear they're single. Reverse the situation. If you're trying to get someone to realize you're into them, what will you do? You might start by making it known that you're single, I suppose. They want you to know if they've mentioned they're single. For whatever subtle reason, they may have slipped it into the conversation. This is their way of letting you know their boundaries, or lack thereof, so that you will view their behavior as flirting rather than just nice. Someone being friendly won't feel the need to disclose their relationship status, or they might even make a passing reference to their partner. 2. They're getting more intimate with you in conversations. As you spend more time together, you could notice that they start to ask more intimate questions, share more insightful thoughts, and ask your opinion on more topics that deeply matter to them. This is their way of expressing interest in you and determining how well you might fit into their lifestyle. Although you may have in-depth conversations with a close friend, if someone goes out of their way to show that they care about you and are interested in your opinions, there's a good probability that they are flirting with you. Someone simply being friendly is more likely to avoid getting too personal and stick to small talk or light conversational themes. 3. They make a lot of eye contact, more than usual. Eye contact is a wonderful method to express interest in someone. So if the person you're thinking about makes an effort to make eye contact with you frequently, they undoubtedly like you. Eye contact is common, so what's important here is how often and how frequent it is to set it apart from simple friendly eye contact. If you see someone trying to retain your gaze, you can very well guarantee they're flirting with you rather than just being pleasant. Your gaze won't likely be held for very long by a nice person. Instead, it's typical for them to glance around the room or out a window before returning to you. 4. Their body language gives it away. There's a reason why so many people study body language. The way we sit, what we do with our arms, and how we angle our bodies are all telltale signs that reveal how we really feel about the person we're interacting with. If you're with a close friend or family member, both of you will be exhibiting quite chilled body language. If the person you think might fancy you seems to be behaving differently around you than around your friends, there's a reason. You may notice that they angle their body toward you, they might point both feet in your direction, or they might be moving around, playing with their hair and trying to get your attention. If they're being quite tactile with themselves, licking their lips or batting their eyelashes, for example, they're definitely flirting with you. Someone being friendly will sit or stand much like a friend would, relaxed posture, leaning back with no excessive touching of their face or hair. 5. They act differently around you than others. How do they act when they are around others? One of the best methods to determine someone's true feelings for you is through this. We've all had one-on-one conversations with people who made us feel incredibly unique and adored, only to find out they're just like that around everyone when we see them with their buddies. Although it's not the finest sensation, it does allow you to assess your situation. You might also discover that they reveal a lot more about themselves to you than they do to other people, or that they only give you the warm fuzzies. You'll quickly learn what their genuine feelings are if you compare how they interact with other people to how they do with you. Everyone is treated equally when someone is simply being friendly with no other intentions. 6. They give you lots of attention. Do you notice that they pay you more attention than the majority of your pals do? You'll probably have their entire focus if they're flirting with you. They won't be on their phone, peering at other people, or dozing off mid-conversation since they'll be so engrossed in what you're saying and intent on flirting. Instead, they'll be entirely fixated on you and you alone. If you're in a group setting, a person who is simply being friendly with no other intentions will engage several people or let their thoughts wander. 7. They're chasing you. Do you believe that you are being pursued or seduced? This can be such a nice experience if you're at ease with it. Being flirted with in this way is incredibly lovely if you like them back. Maybe they go out of their way to see you, communicate with you frequently, or look for opportunities to run into you. There's a good possibility they like you and are flirting with you if they go out of their way to spend time with and talk to you. If someone is being nice, they won't actively seek you out for further interaction. Instead, they'll just recognize you when they see you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Subscribe and stay tuned for future videos.